And good evening, everybody. It is time for Uniontown High School football live on Facebook from WMBS Radio. Coverage of this game is brought to you by the Sprouse Insurance Group, Magisterial District Judge Nate Henning, SWGI, U.S. Digestive Health, Joby's Golf, Jack W. Connor for District Attorney, Peachin Pharmacy, Zen's Construction Warehouse, Fayette County Commissioner Vince Vicides, Fay West Glass Company, UPMC Rehabilitation Institute, Uniontown Mayor Bill Gerke, George Dental Associates, Sandy Howe Notary Services LLC, Mike Auble for Fayette County District Attorney, First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, Reese Warehouse, and Fayette County Commissioner Dave Lohr. And our pregame coverage of Uniontown High School football is sponsored by Sprouse Insurance Group and agent David Hughes. Good evening, everybody, from Bill Powers Stadium. I'm TJ DeStefano, along with Tony Hanula and Billy Dice. And a big game here tonight, Tony, for the Red Raiders, trying to bounce back here from a couple losing performances in a row, coming off a 38-6 loss last week at Valley.
Right, and it's not going to get any easier here tonight, TJ. They've got a pretty good team in Windber, who comes in with a 4-1 record and actually just lost their first game last week. They've played pretty well throughout this year so far, scoring a number of points, 51 in their first game, 42 in the second, 49, 38. So they have a high-powered offense, and it's going to be something that the Uniontown Red Raiders are going to have to be careful of here tonight. Yeah,
Uniontown comes in 2-3. Their wins were against Brownsville, 34-8 and 45-14 over Carrick, and they lost to Laurel Highlands, 50-13. Albert Gallatin, 36-0 and 38-6 last week to Valley. So a two-game losing streak for Uniontown. On the other side, as you mentioned, Tony, 4-1 for Windber, and they actually won their first four games over Glendale, 51-6, Curransville, 42-7, Tussey Mountain, 49-16, and Myersdale, 38-7, before losing last week to North Star, 41-20, and that's actually who Uniontown's going to play next week, North Star.
Right. Well, and the big thing about that was they lost their star player in Luke Hostetler, who actually rushed for 844 yards in the first four games and then got injured against Myersdale late and hasn't played since then. And we wish him the best, and hopefully he can get back on the field because obviously pretty big stud for these guys rushing for 844 yards in only four games.
Big time. This is a Windber team. They were 11-2 last year, and the Red Raiders had a good year at 5-5 last year, and everyone knows the struggles that Uniontown has had, so they're coming off a good season last year.
Very much so, and the thing of it is, both of these teams played last year. Windber actually beat them 40-0 on September the 30th of last year. So a rematch here. That game happened to take place at Windber. So now hopefully Uniontown can return the favor here after a long trip for the Windber Ramblers.
Yeah, the Ramblers, that's a Somerset County team, and they're a small, I believe, a 1A school, I believe, from what we've learned, yes?
Yes, single A team, and as we said, should be a pretty good competition here tonight. Hopefully the Uniontown Red Raiders can strike up a little bit of offense here tonight, score some points, and we might have a shootout here tonight.
Definitely. So let's take a break, and then we'll come back, and we'll have the starting lineups for you here on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night. Bad hair day, bad day at the office, bad day behind the wheel. Hey, stuff happens even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance that stays put until you change your car, driver, or your address, plus seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about. Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Draver Township is Sprouse Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to SprouseInsurance.com. Erie Rate Lock is not guaranteed. Continued insurance coverage is not available in all states. The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacement, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you effectively and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted, experienced therapists, convenient location and hours, part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500. Fayette County's own Jack Connor is running for district attorney this November, and he's serious about turning this county around. He's going to go after drug dealers who are pumping fentanyl into our county, insist on maximum sentences for dangerous criminals, and escalating sentences for repeat offenders with clear consequences. Would-be criminals will think twice. Then we can all raise families, start businesses, and feel safe in Fayette County. And you can hear from Jack on Mondays at 4:15 p.m. right here on WMBS Radio. It's paid for by the Friends of Jack Connor. Looking for a fast, friendly notary service? Sandy Howell Notary Services, LLC, 158 Dry Knob Road in Smithfield is here to help with transfers, plate renewals, new PA plates, and more. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and surrounding areas. Open weekday evenings starting at 5:30 p.m., Saturday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sandy Howell Notary Services, 158 Dry Knob Road in Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name. And we're back here, and we're going to go to our starting lineups. And the starting lineups, there they are. Bear with me here. Starting lineup is being brought to you by SWGI Specialists, now U.S. Digestive Health at Uniontown, a different name but the same team, providing the same exceptional digestive care to our communities. Wishing the best of luck to our Fayette County teams. Tony.
Thank you, TJ. So let's start out with the Uniontown Red Raiders on offense. Starting at left tackle will be junior Aiden Kiefer. At left guard will be Darian Gordon. At center, junior Gary Smitley. At right guard will be Leonard Tucker, and at right tackle will be Elijah Holmes. Wide receivers will be number 2, Kellen Milsom, Nathan Searock, Calvin Winfrey, Notorious Grooms, and Marcus Heiss. At the running back position, Nick Torbish gets to start. At fullback, at the running back spot will be Cam Jackson. And the quarterback tonight for the Uniontown Red Raiders will be senior Kadrian McLee. Defensively for the Red Raiders, on the left defensive end will be Gary Smitley. The defensive tackle will be Chase Brumley. The right defensive tackle will be Leonard Tucker. And the right defensive end will be Aiden Kiefer. Linebackers will be number 45, Nick Torbish. Michael Thomas getting the start at linebacker. David Ranatu will be the inside linebacker on the right side, and the outside linebacker on the right will be Mason Kuhn. The quarterbacks will be Kellen Milsom, and on the other side will be Nathan Searock. And the safeties will be Notorious Grooms and Kadrian McLee. For the Windber Ramblers, offensively, getting the start at quarterback tonight will be Tanner Barkley. His wide receivers will be Aiden DeBias. The tailback will be R.J. Talion. The split end, Evan Brady. The tight end will be Isaiah Topper. Fullback, Eddie Richards. Offensive tackles will be Ryan Grohall. And on the other side will be Lucas Betcher. The offensive guards will be Ryan Russo and Ian Titus. And the center today will be Deontay Hickle. Defensively for the Windber Ramblers, the two outside linebackers, R.J. Talion and Lucas Betcher. The middle linebackers will be Lucas Rummel and Dalton Heilman. Defensive tackles, Ian Titus and Ryan Grohall. The safeties will be Evan Brady and Tanner Barkley. The corners will be Cole Mash and Colin Marks. the nose tackle will be Eddie Richards for the Windber Ramblers.
Thanks, Tony. And it is a C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night here on WMBS, and we'll return here in a moment with the opening kickoff and the start of the game. Looking for a dentist, Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. Mike Auble is the Republican nominee for Fayette County District Attorney, a retired member of the Army and a veteran of Afghanistan with nearly 20 years of experience in military, police, corrections, and criminal law. He is the most qualified candidate to be your chief law enforcement officer. He is a strong defender of your constitutional rights, and he's dedicated to addressing crime, drugs, and corruption. We need change at the District Attorney's office. Vote for Mike Auble on November 7th because he is the right person to bring about that change, paid for by the candidates. And we're almost set to go here, Tony, on WMBS Facebook Live, Uniontown and Windber.
And the Red Raiders sporting their maroon jerseys today, maroon pants. On the other side, Windber in their white jerseys with the blue pants, white helmets, and if I'm not mistaken, I think Windber actually won the toss and elected to receive, but we'll figure this out here in a minute. The referee's lining things up and getting ready to go.
Beautiful night for high school football. Hard to believe we're at the end of September already. Hard to believe, huh?
It's scary.
It is.
And actually homecoming night for the Red Raiders. They didn't name the queen yet, but we'll pass that on as soon as we get the word.
And I think we're officially at the halfway point of the high school football season already, too. Hard to believe.
Exactly. It is hard to believe.
It is.
Time's flying by here is right.
It really is.
And Uniontown will be kicking off.
And that'll be Sam Fitzpatrick to kick off for the Red Raiders.
Trying to get some numbers deep here for Windber. Kind of tough to see right now.
I believe one is number 9. That would be Evan Brady. And I'm not sure the other one.
I want to say it's number 43, but I could be wrong. We're going to find out here in a minute.
Here we go. Here's the kick by Fitzpatrick, and it will go out of bounds. That was going toward Brady. But Windber will start here at the 25-yard line.
So not a good start there by Uniontown, spotting Windber all the way up to the 35-yard line to start.
And, yeah, my bad. I said the 25, 35. Thanks for
quite all right. No, you're okay. It's the first time TJ and I have worked together, so please bear with us. We're going to be fine. We're kind of feeling each other out here, but we'll be ready to rock and roll. So now they're actually going to decline the penalty.
Oh, okay, and they're going to kick
make
again.
Uniontown kick again.
Okay. So we'll do it all over again here. Fitzpatrick will go back to kick it over again.
Wow. And that's a rarity right there.
Say, yeah, you don't usually see that.
No. I mean, you would think that the 35, pretty good field position, but obviously Coach Grohall has a lot of confidence in his special teams.
Yeah. Coach Grohall, a veteran coach, 13 years with guiding the Windber program. Keith Jeffries in his 3rd year on the Uniontown side.
And Cole Mash is actually the other deep receiver with Evan Brady. So now Fitzpatrick to tee it up from the 35-yard line. And you got to imagine Windber's going to start out with pretty good field position.
They are. And here we go again. And this one will be taken. Oh, Brady's going to let it roll. Now he's going to pick it up around the 14. And he's going to get up to about the 20, maybe the 21-yard line, and that's where the Ramblers will start their first possession, first down and 10.
That kind of backfired a little bit for the Ramblers there. Thought they were going to get better field position, but as it turned out, instead of the 35, they're now going to start on their own 27-yard line. I take it back, the 21-yard line, excuse me.
First and 10 for the Ramblers, I should say. Tanner Barkley is the quarterback. He's up under center. And we have a flag on this play, and this is going to be, it looks like the indication it's going to be an offside on Uniontown.
And again, tough start, and I know Coach Jeffries has kind of been beside himself. Uniontown, a number of penalties in the first few games of this year, and really trying to rectify some things, but not a good start, and giving them 5 yards free on the house.
Yeah, the penalties are killers. And so now the ball's at 1st and 5 from the 26-yard line now. Just underway here, 11:54 to go in this opening quarter. Barkley, he's looking deep here, and he looks for Brady, and Brady makes the catch at the Uniontown 43-yard line. What a pass there from Barkley, and Brady with the defender in his face, Tony, had to go up and get it, and he pulled it down.
Brady's the leading receiver for the Ramblers, and a great catch there. Defense was good, but Brady just able to out-jump everybody and make a fantastic catch and pick up the first down for the Ramblers.
That's a 31-yard pickup for the Ramblers, and they're into Uniontown territory now, 1st and 10. And this will be a handoff, or actually a direct snap, and breaking a couple tackles there is R.J. Talion, and he's going to get down close to the 30-yard line, and that's going to be another first down for Windber.
And Windber, 2 plays and 2 quick first downs, and a nice run there by Talion, picking up 11 on his first carry of the night. As we said, Talion getting the start for the injured Luke Hostetler. We were informed that by their announcer, by Windber's announcer, George Lucas here. So it's Hostetler, and we apologize for that one. But Talion with a good run to start this off.
Yeah, 1st and 10 for the Ramblers at the Uniontown 32, coming up on the 11-minute mark here, about a minute in. Barkley rolling, and we have a whistle, I believe, before the players, or a flag?
Yeah, I think there's going to be a false start. It looked like the right tackle jumped for the Ramblers, so I think we're going to have a false start.
It is a false start, so that'll back up the Ramblers 5 yards, so they'll go back to the 37-yard line now.
Back to the 37-yard line, 1st and 15.
1st and 15 for the Ramblers. They're going left to right here in the blue pants and the white tops, and Uniontown in the all maroon, going right to left here.
Well, Uniontown has to be careful. Don't want to get in a hole here real quick.
Yeah.
But 2 plays and 2 first downs.
Shotgun here for Barkley. Brady motions, and Brady's going to get it, and he takes off with it, the 35-30, a little stiff arm there, and Brady's going to get down close to the 25-yard line. That's going to be a solid gain there of 12 yards for the Ramblers.
To the ground near the first down mark.
A little inside handoff as Brady was going in motion, and a good pickup there.
13 on the play will result in
had 1st and 15, and now it results in a 2nd and 2. So Brady with the rushing attempt. Right now the Ramblers pretty much moving at ease.
Again, out of the shotgun, a sidecar to the left of, and then that is taking the direct snap is Talion, and he's going to get down close to the 20, and it looks like he's going to have a first down, I believe, or yes, he does.
Yep. Number 22, Michael Thomas.
Gets down to the 22-yard line.
So Talion picks up the 3rd first down.
As he took the direct snap there. Still scoreless at 9:33 of the first quarter, but the Ramblers driving here now at the Uniontown 22-yard line. 3 receivers here to the near side. Barkley's in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off. This is Talion. He's going to the left, and he's going to be tripped up as he gets down to the 16-yard line. So a short gain there of 6.
RJ Talion, the ball carrier for Windber.
Talion's been the workhorse so far, Tony.
And you'd have an injury down for Uniontown. Looks like Nathan Searock, number 3.
Gain of 6 yards.
So Searock down, and the trainers are coming out to take a look at him.
And this injury timeout is being brought to you by UPMC Rehabilitation Institute, the leaders in physical therapy. Visit physical therapist Jim Burns on Wayland Smith Drive or call 724-437-7500. UPMC Rehabilitation Institute services. Relief is closer than you think. This is a C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night. Well, we'll stay here. I was getting ready to get a break, Tony, but he's up and okay.
Yeah, it looks like Searock able to walk off on his own power.
Searock, a junior, 6 foot, 170 pounds for the Red Raiders. And we'll have to watch and see if he re-enters the game or not here.
Looks like he might have caught something in the ribs there a little bit. It pulled up his shirt and kind of checked it out, but he's on the sideline getting looked at. And
right. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. No, it's a 2nd and 2.
From the 16-yard line of Uniontown, just under 9 minutes here in the first quarter of a scoreless game, but the Ramblers driving. And they take off with it, and this is going to be Talion again, and he's going to get, looks like inside the 10-yard line for about a pickup of 7 yards.
Uniontown's number 45, Nick Torville.
Talion. Now 4 carries for 28 yards. That's the 4th first down of this drive for the Ramblers.
Yeah, they only needed 2, and they got about 6 or 7 there. So now the ball right on the 10-yard line here. 1st and goal now for the Ramblers. Barkley, the senior quarterback, in the shotgun. They have 3 receivers to the left, and now they're going left. Rolling left, the pass is caught, and a big hit there right at the 10-yard line.
Nice tackle there. I think that was McLean, and it was.
It was.
So nice stop there. Really resulted in no gain.
And that was Cole Mash on the pass, and he took a big hit, no gain, so it's going to be 2nd down and goal from the 10.
And great pursuit there by Kadrian McLeod, just able to step right up there and make a great open field tackle.
Here comes Barkley rolling to his right. He's going to throw it, and it is caught in the end zone for the Ramblers touchdown. That is going to be Evan Brady. And the Ramblers strike first, 6-0.
Evan Brady for a Windber touchdown.
Brady with 2 catches on that drive for 41 yards, and that resulting in a touchdown. So now the extra point attempt coming up, and this is going to be Bryson Costa with the extra point attempt.
Yeah, Costa, the kicker and the punter for the Ramblers here. 6-0 in favor of the Ramblers. 7:30 to go here in this first quarter from Bill Powers Stadium in Uniontown. There's the snap, and the kick is good by Costa. So with 7:37 to go here in quarter number 1, it is Windber 7 and Uniontown nothing. This is a C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on WMBS Facebook Live. Magisterial District Judge Nathan Henning extends his best wishes to the Laurel Highlands Mustangs, the Uniontown Red Raiders, and all our local teams for a great season. District Judge Nathan Henning recognizes that a successful season requires teamwork. It is the result of hard work of the players and coaches and support support of their families. Good luck to the Laurel Highlands Mustangs and the Uniontown Red Raiders from District Judge Nathan Henning, who would appreciate your vote on November 7th. From chips to crackers to splits and shatters, if you need a new glass, Fay West Glass Company is the one to call. Fay West Glass has served Fayette and Greene counties for over 25 years and specializes in residential glass installations and replacements, plus commercial and industrial glass. So when that window's busted or that sliding door is shattered and you can't wait, Fay West is available. 724-439-8600. Proudly local and veteran-owned, Fay West Glass will earn your business. TJ DeStefano and Tony Hanola with you. Also Billy Dice manning the camera here is the kickoff here. And now Uniontown, that's McLee. He's up the near sideline, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds up around the, well, they're going to put him back here at about the 35. So a nice return here by McLee, and good starting field position, Tony, for the Red Raiders. Yeah, nice 30-yard return there by Kadrian McLee. And that last drive by Windber was an 8-play drive, took 4:23 off the clock and covered 79 yards. And the result was that touchdown. So now a little bit further, they're going to give McLee at a 42-yard line. So nice return. Yeah, I thought he was up a little further than the one official on the near side walked it back, but they move it up to the 42. So here's the Red Raiders' first offensive possession of the night. McLee in the shotgun with two sidecars, and we have a flag here. Let's see what this is going to be. Offside. Offside on Windber. So the ball moves up to the 47-yard line now. First and 5 now for the Red Raiders. Good starting field position. McLee hands it off and trying to run it straight ahead there. And the handoff goes to number 45. That was Torbich. Yeah. Windber met him right away, and looks like he maybe even lost a yard to the 46. Yeah, he lost a yard on the play. It'll be second down. And normally Torbich into block for Cam Jackson, but that time got the handoff to start and really just stuffed right at the line of scrimmage. Two receivers to the right, one here to the near side, and the two sidecars on either side of Kadrian. And again, trying to run it right up the middle, and that's Jackson this time, and nowhere to go. Windber all over that one, Tony. And we do have a flag down as well. Thomas. Yeah, Michael Thomas on the carry. Okay. That's okay. No, we got it. Let's see what the call is, though. There is a flag on the field. They're going to call a hold on Uniontown. Got to think that that's going to be declined, but maybe not. Holding against the Uniontown Red Raiders. Let's see where they mark it, and they are going to take the penalty. So it's going to be 10 yards. And again, it goes from. No, they declined it. They did. And the penalty is declined. So now it brings up third down and 7. 3rd and 7 from the Uniontown 45. Two running plays resulted in minus 2 yards so far. McLee looking deep, and that is incomplete. And the pass falls incomplete. So it'll be 4th down here, and the Red Raiders are going to have to punt here. So not the way you want to start for the Red Raiders. No, quick 3 and out, and really only held the ball for just a little bit over a minute there. So now back to kick. It looks like Searock's going to be back to kick here for the Red Raiders. That's good. He left earlier with that injury. Good to see him back out there. Exactly. And Brady back to return. Mm-hmm. We've already seen him dangerous in the first offensive possession. Here's the punt. And Brady's going to let it go here. And let's see. And they're going to mark it on the 1? They're going to mark it on the 1. Wow. What a job by the Red Raiders there. And the punt for you. Great job. Number 3,
Figure that turned the field around. That was a 54-yard punt.
And I believe that was Notorious Grooms who was the one who downed that at the 1-yard line.
Some good coverage there. And going to pin Windber back.
Yeah, we've seen, Tony, how they've been able to move the ball right down the field, so you got to give them the long field to go here for sure.
Well, it'd be nice to have a little turnover here for Uniontown.
This would be perfect, yeah. And the Windber in the shadow of their own goalpost here. And they're going to run it to the right here, get a little breathing room across the 5 up to about the 6 or 7 yard line here.
I think that's going to be Talion on the carry, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe it was.
Yes, it was.
6-yard gain on the play for the Windber Ramblers will bring up 2nd down and 4.
Talion, the workhorse here tonight so far for the Ramblers. It's his 5th carry now for 34 yards.
And now the Ramblers with a little breathing room here, 2nd and 4. They're leading 7-0, 6:08 to go here in the first quarter. And this is going to be Talion taking the direct snap, and he's going to be taken down. That's going to be a loss on the play. Uniontown all over that one.
I think that was Mason Kuhn. Kuhn just shot the gap there and able to make a big play, -3 yards. And actually the first losing play offensively for the Ramblers so far in this game.
And they're back inside the 5 now for 3rd down.
This would be a big stop for Uniontown right here, just to even get a little momentum.
Barkley's back. He's looking here to the near side, and it's going to be incomplete.
Their Windber coach is calling for interference, but pretty good coverage right there.
And Brady was the intended receiver. Good coverage, as you mentioned. So this is going to force Windber to punt here. Good, nice defensive stand there by the Red Raiders.
And that's the first incomplete pass for Barkley. He was 3 for 3 there in that first drive, but just a little over the outstretched arms of Brady. And as we said, pretty good coverage there by the Uniontown defender.
And now Costa back, a high snap. And able to get it out of there. And it's going to go out around the 32-yard line or so. So really good field position here for the Red Raiders on the plus side of the field in Windber territory.
So Uniontown, good field position on Windber's 30-yard line to start this drive with 5:27 to go in the first quarter.
We talked about the last possession where they had started about their own 35 here in Windber territory. Definitely got to take advantage of this field position if you're the Red Raiders. So they start 1st and 10 from the Windber 31. They reposition here. McLee in the shotgun.
Grooms in motion.
Grooms to the right, and now they go to the left with it. And this is going to get down to about the 21-yard line. And that was McLee on the keeper there.
It's going to be pretty close to a first down. Let's see what they do. They're going to give him a 9-yard gain. So McLee with a nice run to make it 2nd and 1 for the Red Raiders. And
Adrian McLee, senior, 190 pounds. He's quick.
He's quick as right.
He is, got speed. Took that handoff right to the left here. So 2nd down and short, again in the shotgun. A sidecar on either side of McLee. Hand it off. And not much there for Michael Thomas. Windber had everything controlled up front there, and he'll be short. It's going to be 3rd down.
And they're going to mark that as a 3-yard loss, about a 2-yard loss for Thomas.
That puts it back to the 24-yard line now. 3rd down and 2 coming up for the Red Raiders. 4:50 to go. first quarter with the Ramblers leading 7-0.
Now they need to pick up a big first down here.
2 receivers to the right side, 1 here to the near side. McLee is back. Things breaking down. McGree. And he's going to go out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play.
It was a hold, and I think it was Michael Thomas on the outside trying to stop the defensive end, and they're going to call a hold. So that's going to be from the line of scrimmage now, not from the spot. This year in high school they changed that, so it'll be marked off from the 23-yard line.
And that goes from a 2nd and short to a 2nd and long. All what the Red Raiders wanted to do there, getting behind the chains now.
Yeah, you're right. Went from a 3rd and 2 to now a 3rd and 12. You're going to have to come up with something big. They have not been able to run up the middle at all, losing yards on each one of the plays that tried to go up the middle there. So don't be surprised to see McLee either drop back or roll out to either side.
They put, we have another flag here.
I think you're going to have false start on
Uniontown. So now they go back another 5, back to the 38-yard line. So the Red Raiders going the wrong way all of a sudden here.
And
penalties killing them right now.
Yeah, that's costly as well. Now it's going to make it 3rd and 17 after you had a 2nd and 1.
Yeah.
3rd and 17.
So 3rd and 17 now. Receiver to the near side, a banana bunch of receivers out to the right. McLee is back. He's rolling to the right. He has pressure, and he's going to throw it, and it will be caught, and there's a flag down around the 21-yard line.
That looks like Notorious Grooms with the catch.
It was Grooms.
Pass is complete to number 28, Notorious Grooms. There is a flag on the play.
Well, let's see where they mark it. I think he had enough for the first down, but let's see what the call is going to be. I mean, you got to hope that it's not. Yeah, you got to hope that it's not offensive pass interference. They're going to confer with the Uniontown coaches. Let's see where they're going to spot it. Looked like he caught it on around the 20-yard line. They're going to call pass interference, but they're going to tell Coach Jeffries if it's a first down or not. Let's see what they're going to do here.
3:50 to go in this first quarter. It's 7-0 Ramblers, but the Red Raiders driving now.
Well, where are they marking the ball? I mean, it's got to be either a first down or it's going to be a 10-yard penalty, I would guess. Must not have given him a first down. Wow.
Yeah, I guess they didn't. So let's see here. They're going to mark off the penalty, and it's going to go down.
Wow.
22, and it's short to the lead stick.
3rd and 1 yard.
Wow. I don't understand that.
I don't know. 3rd and 1 now. So the Red Raiders have.
Yeah, I would talk about this. I mean, I thought that Grooms caught the ball on the 20-yard line to where he would have got forward progress. If that's an interference call, I mean, I would have thought that it would have been a first down no matter what.
Yeah.
Let's see what they're talking to Coach Jeffries about. But, I mean, they said he didn't have it far enough. Interesting.
I was going to say they must have said he was short on that catch then of the first down.
Ooh. I don't know about that call.
I know. It was close. I know that. But I agree. I thought he was at least right there at the stick.
Yeah, I mean, they only had to get to the 21 for the first down. And they're going to call another illegal false start on Uniontown.
So they had a 3rd and 1 there. Now we're going to make it a 3rd and 6 now. Penalty's a killer here.
Yeah, that's...
The Red Raiders will face 3rd and 7.
Now that's going to bring up a 3rd and 7, but that's the 3rd penalty now for 20 yards, but really inopportune times for the Uniontown Red Raiders.
McLee back. He's looking to the left. Things breaking down. He's going to try to go forward, but he can't. Couldn't step out of a tackle there. And that'll be a loss back to, it looks like, the 31. Eddie Richards on the stop there. And now it's 4th down for the Red Raiders. 4th and 10.
Wow. Interesting couple of plays there. McLeod just had no place to go. Richard was able to keep him inside the pocket. And they're going to go for it, obviously. I mean, really not going to gain any yards if you punt it. A little too long for the field goal try by.
It's in that no man's land.
Exactly.
Here we go, McLeod. Here comes pressure again. Now he's going to step up, throw it down the left side. It is caught. And just shy. No, a touchdown for the Red Raiders.
And that's
that Grooms. It is. The notorious Grooms. That's going to be a 31-yard touchdown. And the Red Raiders down a point, 7-6.
And a nice job by Notorious Grooms to come back for the ball and make a nice move to get into the end zone. So Grooms on a nice pass by McLeod, and they tie this game up if the extra point's made.
That's a nice job by Uniontown to fight through a lot of adversity there, to say the least. And we have a flag on the extra point now. Been a lot of flags here in the first quarter.
Yeah, a little too many. And oddly enough, that was only a 4-play drive with all those penalties.
And they're going to pick up the flag. Yeah. So Sam Fitzpatrick for the extra point here. And the extra point is good. We have 2:24 to go here in the first quarter, and we have a tie game. It is Windber 7 and Uniontown 7. It's C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night here on WMBS Facebook Live. The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacement, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted, experienced therapists, convenient location and hours, part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500.
That was a 4-play, 30-yard drive. Took 3:03 off the clock.
And we have a flag here on this play as it goes out of bounds.
Now, do you think they're going to decline this one?
I was going to say, we saw them decline it the first time around, the Ramblers, and it looks like...
No, I got a feeling they're going to take it.
They're going to take it this time, yeah, after what happened the last time.
So now good starting field position for the Ramblers. As we said, a 4-play drive. Only covered 30 yards, took 3:03 off the clock. And Grooms on the end of that touchdown pass from Kadri McLeod for 31 yards.
And the Windber touchdown was Barkley, a 10-yard pass to Brady.
At 2:24 to go here in this first quarter, and we got a game.
We do. So the Ramblers back on offense here. Barkley, he's going to hand it off. This is Brady, and Brady will get up to about the 39-yard line for about a 4-yard pickup there. 2nd down and 6 upcoming for the Ramblers.
It's Brady getting that inside carry. Inside handoff, I should say. Brady now 2 carries for 17 yards on the night.
Barkley, Brady in motion behind the formation. He takes the pitch. Brady, 40, 45, and he's going to be tripped up just shy of the lead stick at the 44-yard line after a gain of about 5. And Torbich on the stop there.
And 1 yard to go for the Ramblers.
The Ramblers, Brady getting a couple carries on this drive for the Ramblers. We saw Talion getting most of the work on that first drive.
3rd and 1 here. Hands it off. And 1st down and more here for Windber, getting up near midfield to the 49-yard line. And that was Talion again there.
1st down on the play. Tackle for Uniontown made by number 2. Kellen Milsom and number 45, Nick Torbich.
Talion with his 7th carry of the night. He's picked up 36 yards so far. And again, another 1st down for the Ramblers. Closing in under 40 seconds to go in this first quarter.
Here's Brady into Uniontown territory, crosses the 45 down to the 44.
Pass complete to number 9, Evan Brady.
Again, close to another 1st down.
Milsom.
I'm going to give him 9 on that pass. Brady doing a little bit of everything for this team.
He is. We've seen him catching the ball and also running. 7 seconds to go here.
I don't think they're going to get it off.
2-1, and that will be it for the first quarter. As we have a tie game here, 7-7, Windber and Uniontown. It's a C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
It's your Uniontown Red Raiders.
Fayette County Commissioner Vince Vicides salutes all who work so hard to keep high school football an important part of our lives. A great amount of effort, much of it behind the scenes, goes into putting the team on the field, and a lot of teamwork occurs when elected officials produce positive outcomes in our communities. On Election Day, let's keep Vince Vicides and his team moving us forward. Vince Vicides at work, building Fayette County's future, paid for by the friends of Vincent A. Vicides. Dr. Fraser Stokes from U.S. Digestive Health in Uniontown and his partners, Dr. Fred Ruthhart, Chuck Calabrese, Mark Hoppy, and their entire USDH team want to wish all our local high school athletes an outstanding season on the fields, courses, and courts. For any digestive problems or just to schedule a preventative screening, colonoscopy, please call them at 724-737-7677.
Tim Edwards, Braxton Turner, and David Matula. Thank you for your commitment to tonight's game and our program.
Ready to update your home? Find what you need at Zen's Construction Warehouse. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff will be happy to help you in an old-fashioned way. They'll answer your questions and get you started on the next home project. Conveniently located at 485 Walnut Hill Road in Continental, PA. Zen's open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 2. For more information, call 724-366-8247 or visit Zen's Construction Warehouse Facebook page, Zen's Construction Warehouse. Their surplus, your savings. As we begin quarter number 2 here, TJ DeStefano, Tony Hanula, and Billy Dice, 7-7. Ramblers and Red Raiders from Bill Power Stadium.
And on that carry, R.J. Talion with a 7-yard pickup and another 1st down for the Ramblers. First down on the 39-yard line of Uniontown.
And Barkley with it. He's looking. Now he's going to take off with it. Barkley at the 40, taken down at the 35-yard line there. Now we have a late flag that comes in behind the play.
Uniontown by number 45, Nick Torby.
Something happened on the backside. Referee going to call, what, an unsportsmanlike conduct maybe? Personal foul. So it looked like about a 2-yard gain for Barkley on the run. But more importantly, a penalty by the Uniontown Red Raiders. I don't know if it was taking the helmet off or exactly what it was, but it's going to be a personal foul against the Red Raiders. So that's going to pick up 15 for the Ramblers.
And the penalty is against the Uniontown Red Raiders.
And while we have a second, I'm going to sneak in our last spot here that I didn't get to. Would you like to have this pharmacy experience? You pull up, walk a short distance to the counter, wait a very short time for your prescription, ask questions, and still pay the same copay as you would at a large chain store. Experience this at Peachin Pharmacy inside Peachin Market in downtown Connellsville. They also offer the lowest costs available, free prescription delivery, and an app to manage your prescriptions. Visit Peachin Pharmacy or online at peachinpharmacy.com. All caught up, Tony. For now.
We got our spots in. That's all that
matters.
matters.
Got them in.
Brian will be happy.
That's right. So
now
go ahead.
Wow, so they called a personal foul. It looked like on Notorious Grooms, and they tossed him out of the game.
Oh, boy. That's not good for Uniontown.
Not at all.
Wow.
Grooms able to catch that touchdown pass for Uniontown. Now he's going to get tossed out of the game.
So the ball is at the 20-yard line here for the Ramblers in a tie game. Here comes Barkley again rolling to his left, and this one is incomplete. And the intended receiver there was DeBias.
Tanner Barkley's pass falls incomplete.
So it'll be second down.
Number 1, Aiden DeBias.
Yeah, not exactly sure. Did not catch what Grooms did on the other side, but that flag came up pretty quick. Grooms, Thomas. Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. Billy Dice correcting us. That was Michael Thomas that got tossed out of the game.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Still, that's also a big loss for the Red Raiders.
Thomas got the start at running back here tonight, but now he's going to get tossed out of the game.
11:15 to go here. In the second quarter, here comes Talion to the right side, trying to spin out of a couple tackles, and he's going to get down to about the 15-yard line here for a short pickup of about 5.
Talion running hard. And I apologize, as we said, that Michael Thomas getting thrown out. So 6 yards by Talion. It's going to bring up a third and about 4 for the Ramblers.
One receiver each way. Here comes the direct snap. This is Talion trying the right side, and nothing there. Uniontown all over it. We do have a flag down. That's been a recurring theme here.
Well, you got to wonder. It looks like it's at the line of scrimmage. You got to wonder if it might have been a hold on Windber, but let's see what the call is. Good play there by Ranitou on the tackle there to stop Talion, but let's see what we got. Chop block
on the Ramblers.
Well, if I'm Uniontown, I think I might. They're going to take the penalty?
Chop block called against the Windber Ramblers.
Interesting. I'm not so sure I would have. That would have brought up 4th down and still leave them about 4th down and 5, but the Red Raiders taking the penalty. So the chop block results in a 10-yard penalty, and that's still going to bring up 3rd down and now 14.
From the 25 of Uniontown.
Interesting call there.
Here comes Brady motioning behind the formation. He's going to take the pitch. Brady. He's going to get to the 25, and a nice tackle is Uniontown all over that one there. And that's going to be no gain on the plane.
Nick Torbish with a great tackle there.
Nick Torbich, we've heard his name called several times tonight. He comes up with a big stop there for the Red Raiders.
No gain on the play.
So 4th and 14. Now let's see what they're going to pull out here. Uniontown, this would be another huge stop for the Red Raider defense. Brady. Oh, no, they're going to try a field goal here, 42-yarder.
Oh, boy.
So Bryson Costa. I did get an email from the coach, and they said a bunch of D1 schools are looking at him for kicking.
Let's
and
see.
That kicks
this
up,
kick is
and it's going to be good.
Good. 42-yard field goal, and the Ramblers pull in front. 10-7 with 8:57 to go here in this second quarter. And it's C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night here on WMBS Facebook Live. Dave Lohr wants to remain your Fayette County Commissioner. Commissioners have come and gone, but real change came when Dave Lohr was elected Fayette County Commissioner. Dave left politics at the door to focus on what's best for the people of Fayette County. The county is changing from here at home to Pittsburgh, to Harrisburg, to Washington. They are noticing things are looking up for Fayette County, and businesses are noticing too, and that's good for everyone. Keep Dave Lohr your Fayette County Commissioner.
Consider stopping in to discuss.
This is paid for by Dave Lohr.
Eat fresh.
Where can you go these days and have your gas pumped for you, oil checked, and windshield cleaned? Joby's Golf, that's where. Joby's Golf is conveniently located at the corner of Fayette and Beeson Boulevard. Joby's Golf is a fast, friendly, full-service gas station that has been serving the Uniontown area for over 49 years. Joby's Golf offers lockout services, a fenced-in storage lot, and is a AAA 24-hour and light truck towing service. Call 724-438-0681. And we're back here at Bill Powers Stadium. It's 10-7. Windber leads Uniontown as the Ramblers kick it off. And this will go into the end zone here for a touchback.
Results in a touchback.
Costa, impressive there on that 42-yard field goal, and then boots one into the end zone, so the Red Raiders will start at their own 20-yard line. 8:44 to go here in this second quarter. And the Red Raiders trail 10-7.
For our Uniontown area high school cheerleaders and our many Raider cheerleaders this evening.
So, quick scoring recap. Barkley, a 10-yard pass to Brady. That was in the first quarter, and Uniontown was down 7-0. Then we had McLee, a 31-yard pass to Grooms to tie it at 7, and then the Costa 42-yard field goal to pull the Ramblers, I should say, back in front. And McLee rolls to his left there on the first down play. And he'll get to about the 17-yard line here.
3-yard loss there by McLee. And kind of interesting, Thomas got tossed out of this game, and Cam Jackson on the sideline in street clothes. So right now the Red Raiders going to have to go pretty deep on the depth chart, and let's see who they do put in as a running back. Trying to get a number here. You got Torbish and McLee, and let's see who else is out there with him.
Second down and 13 for the Red Raiders. Another flag down. This play going to the right here and going to be spun down.
That's going to be Grooms on the carry, but I think it's going to be an illegal motion penalty.
Yep. And Grooms back at the, looks like they're going to get him down around the 13, and he is down right now.
Looks like a little ankle injury.
He's going to limp off.
Grooms now to the sideline. Let's see what the signal's going to be. It's got to be against Uniontown. I think it was an illegal motion penalty. They're going to say that it's either going to be a 5-yard penalty, or they actually have Grooms marked down at around the 15-yard line. So illegal procedure.
Yeah.
The referees are going to talk about it here. Yeah, I was going to say, though, I'm not so sure that it was spotted right because it looked like Grooms was tackled at about the 13-yard line, so should have been about a 4-yard loss. But let's see what they're doing here. Can't really tell. So they are going to mark it at 13, so Grooms.
The penalty is a false start called against the Uniontown Red Raiders, bringing the spot of the ball back to the Uniontown 13-yard line.
8:27 to go here in the second quarter. 10-7. Windber leads Uniontown. McLee. Pass is going to be incomplete.
See, no, you know what? They didn't accept the penalty. They took the loss because now it's going to be 4th down. So yes. The penalty was declined. So Grooms is going to be credited with a 4-yard loss on that last play. Now it's going to bring Searock in to punt.
Yes. Brady standing around midfield here for the Ramblers. And Searock gets it away. Oh, not very good. Going to be short and going out of bounds. Around looks like the 32-yard line of Uniontown.
It's only about a 19-yard punt there by Searock. And that's going to give Windber good starting field position. 8:23 to go in this second quarter. And the Ramblers will start out on their own, on the Uniontown 32-yard line.
With 8:23 to go. A 10-7 advantage for the Ramblers. They come to the line here.
Grooms was going to try to check back in on that play, but actually came back out, still limping a little bit.
Here's Barkley with it. Going to dump it off. Pass is caught by Mash. Mash at the 20, 15. He gets inside the 15-yard line. They'll put him down at the 14 for a Ramblers first down, a gain of 18 on the play.
Cole Mash. Tackle made for Uniontown by number 20.
Mash with a nice catch and run.
First down on the play.
Barkley with the 18-yard toss. Mash with his second catch of the night, and that one results in 18 yards and a first down.
Here come the Ramblers again. Direct snap there, and taking it inside the 10 down to about the 8-yard line is R.J. Talion for the Ramblers. Play off the right side there.
Gain of 6 yards on the play. We'll bring up second down and 4 yards to go.
Second down and 4 coming up for the Ramblers at the Uniontown 9.
That 19-yard punt gave them great field position, and they're picking up right where they've left off.
Another direct snap. This is low. Talion picks it up. He takes off to the right side with it, and he's going to get pretty close, just shy of the goal line, down to the 1-yard line where it'll be first and goal.
So Talion there with a 4-yard pickup.
R.J. Talion, the ball carrier for Windber. First down gained on the play. Tackle made by number 42, Wyatt Dean. First and goal for the
First and goal.
6:45 to go, second quarter, 10-7 Ramblers, but they are threatening here at the Uniontown 1. Receiver each way. Here comes the direct snap to Talion again, and he is into the end zone for the Ramblers touchdown. And it's now 16-7 in favor of Windber.
And a pretty quick drive there. 32-yard drive. It's going to take only a minute and 56 seconds off the clock. And a 3-play drive resulting in a touchdown by Talion.
First touchdown of the night for Talion, and on for the extra point is Bryson Costa for the Ramblers. Snap is down, and the extra point is good.
I think you kicked that one on Fayette Street.
That's right. We have 6:29 to go here. Second quarter. It's Windber 17 and Uniontown 7. It's a C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night here on WMBS Facebook Live. Savings as easy as 1, 2, 3 with an Education Club savings account at First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Your future dreams will start adding up. Plus, you can qualify for a scholarship upon high school graduation. Visit any First Federal branch to start saving today. For more information on account rules and scholarship eligibility, visit firstfederalofgreene.com. Best wishes to our local teams from First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. NMLS number 458729, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Watch the verse here. We got 4 over on this side. Watch the verse.
Right now, Uniontown needs to get a little something going on here. They trail by 10. And here's Bryson Costa with the kick. And
he
again,
kicks it away, and this is deep. And this is going to be, nope, touchback. I was going to say, I thought Grooms thought about trying to take that out of there, but he was in the end zone. So Uniontown will start at the 35 here.
Touchback with 6:27 to play in the first half.
6:27 to go. And Uniontown needs to do something here offensively. You don't want to dig a bigger hole than 10. And again, penalties.
That's
costly.
been the story.
That's exactly right. It's been costly for the Red Raiders.
Hey, they got white chips loose.
As they start at the 25 here. First down and 10, down 17-7.
A little bit different thing there. You had, who was on at quarterback? You actually had.
That was McLeod getting it to the 20. Looks like he lost about 4 on the play there.
Yeah,
he gained 1 on the play.
Yeah, you had William Nedley out there, number 8, as the quarterback. And he handed it off to McLeod. Pickup of about 1 yard.
5:51 to go. Second quarter, 17-7. Red Raiders trailing here. 2 receivers each way.
Again, Nedley in the shotgun. McLeod split out to the left.
Nedley. And it's incomplete. He was looking for C-Rock there. And it'll be third down.
Number 3, Nathan C-Rock falls incomplete. That will bring up third down.
A nice pass. Had him open. Just a little too much steam on that pass. So Uniontown making a couple adjustments here, with Michael Thomas getting tossed from the game. Nedley seeing some action here at quarterback. Nedley in the shotgun with Torbich on his wing to the left.
On 3rd and 10, 2 receivers each way. Here's Nedley. Nedley's going to be hit, and he tries to escape, but he can't. He's taken down, and on the stop there was Lucas Rummel for the Ramblers, and that's a loss on the play back at inside the 15-yard line there.
And nice penetration there by the Ramblers. They're only going to give him about a 6-yard loss. And C-Rock out to punt again.
He'll be punting from his end zone. And Brady, the dangerous Evan Brady, right around midfield. Here comes the punt. And this is much better this time. It'll go out of bounds at about the 43 of Uniontown.
at the Uniontown 43.
So that's the Ramblers. Will start 1st and 10 with 4:46 to go, leading 17-7.
A nice day on hand this evening here on the home side of Bill Power Stadium. It's shaved ice, your choice of many flavors. The south end of the homestand have an ice day.
Uniontown needing a big stop here. Not a bad punt there by Seafrock.
So 1st and 10 for the Ramblers. Barkley in the shotgun. A little bit of a low snap, rolls to his right, and it's going to be dropped. That was mash on the drop. Looked like one of those where he was thinking about the after the catch there, Tony, before he actually brought it in.
I would agree with you. Kind of
looking upfield.
Yeah, exactly. Didn't look it in his hands. Just kind of dropped it.
So the clock stops with 4:40 to go here in the half. 17-7 in favor of Windber here. Ball at the 43-yard line of the Red Raiders.
Available to be picked up at the ticket booth.
Barkley under center now. Talion is the lone back. A banana bunch to the right. Here's the pitch. Talion, he's at the 40, and he'll be taken down right about there after about a 3-yard gain on that play.
And again, Nick Torbish on the tackle, and we've called his name a number of times. He's having a fantastic game defensively for the Red Raiders. That'll bring up a 3rd and they credited Talion with 2 yards on the carry. So 3rd and 8 for the Ramblers.
Torbich, 6 foot, 205-pound senior for Uniontown. Ramblers to the line here. Receiver each way here. Shotgun again for Barkley. Talion back there with him, and direct snap to Talion. He takes off with it. Still on his feet. He's going to cross the 40. He'll be shy of the lead stick. Looks like they'll put him down around the 37-yard line. So a short gain of about 4 on that play.
Tackle made for Uniontown by number 68,
Give him 4.
Tucker, and number 45, Nick Torbish.
That's the 14th carry for Talion so far. He's got 67 yards rushing in this first half, and that 1-yard touchdown to go along with it.
So 4th and 8, and the Ramblers going for it here. Put a receiver each side, out of the shotgun again for Barkley. And there's a flag. And that's going to be an offside on the Red Raiders. And, Tony, the penalty is really hurting Uniontown. That gives the Ramblers a 1st down. A shorter 4th down, I should say.
No, I think it's going to be a 1st down. Yeah, no, you were right the first time. Yeah, because it was it was 4th and 4, and but they moved the chains.
So the penalty costly for Uniontown here. Now 1st and 10 for the Ramblers. Barkley looking to the right. That is caught. That's going to be Brady inside the 15-yard line. Looks like they'll put him down at about the 24-yard line.
About a 9-yard gain for Brady. Brady now has 4 catches for 59 yards. And that 10-yard touchdown in that first quarter.
2nd down and 2 for the Ramblers. Going to receiver to each side here. Barkley, again, a direct snap to Talion off the right side. He's going to get inside the 20, and he'll get down. Let's see, they're going to put him down, looks like around the 16, 17-yard line there, and that's going to be another Windber 1st down for Talion.
That is the 10th 1st down on the night for the Ramblers in this first half. Closing in under 2 minutes to go now in this second quarter. The Ramblers looking to add to their 10-point lead.
Yep, 17-7 here, and they're driving again at the Uniontown 17-yard line. 3 receivers here to the near side. This is going to be a handoff. Talion again. and he'll get to about the 15, so that's a short gain, maybe a yard on that play.
By number 74, Aiden Kiefer, and number 77, Gary Smitley for Uniontown.
Smitley and Kiefer on the stop there for the Red Raiders after a gain of 2. Ramblers up to the line. 3 receivers to the left. Shotgun Barkley. Looking to the left side. It's Brady. Oh, he had it, dropped it, and nearly intercepted.
Pass incomplete. Intended
But again, Brady kind of took his eye off that ball. And fortunately, it wasn't intercepted. Uniontown, 3 defenders over there, and they had a chance.
That was Notorious Grooms who almost came up with an interception.
1 minute and 2 seconds.
1 minute and 2 seconds to go, and it's a 3rd down. Both teams with two timeouts remaining for Windber.
3rd and 9 for the Ramblers here, leading by 10, 17-7. Barkley back, dumps it off to Talion, gets out of a tackle, 15-10, and he's taken out around the 10-yard line.
Pass is complete.
I think he's going to be just a little short.
Pushed out of bounds by number 5 for Uniontown, David Ranatu.
Ranatu on the stop there, and he is short of the lead stick. 4th and 3 for the Ramblers, under a minute to go here in this second quarter. Ramblers up to the line. They put a receiver to each side of the formation. We have movement and another flag, and this is a penalty on the Red Raiders and another free first down on penalties for the Ramblers. And it'll be 1st and goal now.
1st and goal, and it stops the clock as well. So now with 53 seconds to go, the Ramblers with a 1st and goal on the 5-yard line. You're going to have Uniontown with a timeout.
So it's 17-7. Windber leads Uniontown. It's C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night. Mike Auble is the Republican nominee for Fayette County District Attorney, a retired member of the Army and a veteran of Afghanistan with nearly 20 years of experience in military, police, corrections, and criminal law. He is the most qualified candidate to be your chief law enforcement officer. He is a strong defender of your constitutional rights, and he's dedicated to addressing crime, drugs, and corruption. We need change in the district attorney's office. Vote for Mike Auble on November 7th because he's the right person to bring about that change. Paid for by the candidate. Bad hair day, bad day at the office, bad day behind the wheel. Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address, plus seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about. Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Rostraver is Sproul's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to sproulsinsurance.com. Erie Rate Lock is not guaranteed. Continuing insurance coverage is not available in all states. So back here for 1st and goal now for the Ramblers off the right side. Battalion again here, and he's down to about the 1-yard line. Or it'll be 2nd and goal.
Italian closing in on 80 yards here in this first half.
Italian's been the workhorse for sure, Tony, in this first half for the Ramblers.
He's going to get the ball here too, I'm sure.
Yep, took the direct snap, goes to the right side, and he is in for the Windber touchdown. R.J. Talion, his 2nd of the night, and that extends the lead to 23-7.
And Talion just bullies his way in. So now with only 18 seconds to go in this first half, it's the Windber Ramblers trying to make it a 17-point game.
Costa on for the extra point for Windber here. Snap is, they bobbled the snap, and so it will remain 23-7 with 18 seconds to go in this first half with Windber in front. It's a C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night here on WMBS Facebook Live. At Grace Veterinarian Services, they know your pets are more than just pets. They are family. With the latest techniques and cutting-edge laser surgical technology, your pet will spend less time recovering and more time back on their feet. All 4 of them. Their goal is giving your pet the very best care. Grace Veterinarian Services offers a wide variety of services that include wellness exams and preventive care, vaccines, and surgical services such as spay, neuter, and dental. For an appointment, call 724-437-4191 or visit gvs.vet.
Not much Uniontown can do here. 18 seconds left. Now, bonus coverage as the Laurel Highlands Laurel Highlands Mustangs and Thomas Jefferson is at halftime. Just got the word that we are live on the radio, TJ.
Oh, boy, we really got to pay attention now.
Yeah, so we'll welcome in a new audience here for us for now. 23-7.
Welcome,
Uniontown
everybody.
trailing the Windber Ramblers.
As we're approaching halftime, TJ DeStefano, Tony Halula, and Billy Dice here at Bill Power Stadium. Kickoff is fielded and getting up over the 20, maybe to the 22-yard line there for the Red Raiders.
It was McClee.
And 12 seconds here for Uniontown. They're down 23-7, I should say, with the missed extra point there.
And I've got to think that, do you take a shot at the end zone with 12 seconds to go? Uniontown right now on their own 24-yard line. Uniontown trailed 7-0, and they tied it up on a 31-yard touchdown pass from McClee to Grooms in that first quarter. It was tied 7-7, but after that, Windber's kind of had their way offensively with the Red Raider defense, and right now they lead 23-7, 12 seconds to go, second quarter.
And another flag. That's been the story of the first half for sure, Tony.
Yes, we have seen a lot of yellow.
Flag on the play.
Let's see what the
false start on the Red Raiders. And most of the yellow has been on Uniontown, unfortunately.
Yeah, we hate to say that. I mean, Uniontown right now, that is going to be the 8th penalty on the Red Raiders for a total of 65 yards here in this first half.
Here's McLee on the handoff, a little jet handoff. Now he's going to throw it on the run, and it is going to be incomplete. As the intended receiver was Grooms, he couldn't haul it in up around the 30. So 4 seconds left here in the second quarter.
Interesting little play there. McLee getting it and then rolling to his offside, trying to float it up there to notorious Grooms, but no luck. Pretty good defense there, and Grooms still limping a little bit there. We saw him injure that right ankle a little bit earlier in that second quarter.
So 4 seconds to go, 23-7, Windber in front of Uniontown as we approach the half here. Here's the snap. And going to be taken down in the backfield, and that's how the first half will end there.
And the first half
as Nedley, I should say, taken down, and our halftime score here from Bill Power Stadium, Windber 23 and Uniontown 7. It's a C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night here on WMBS. Uniontown Mayor Bill Gerke wishes all of our local students a great start to the school year and our student athletes a great fall season. Mayor Gerke would also like to wish Uniontown head coach Keith Jeffries and the Uniontown Red Raiders football team the best of luck this year. As the mayor of Uniontown and a proud graduate of Uniontown Area High School, Mayor Gerke is happy to see our student athletes working hard both in the classroom and in their athletic events. Looking for a dentist, Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry.
Windber Area Marching Band, are you ready?
Score big savings when you shop at Reese Warehouse in Smithfield with great pricing on furniture and appliances from such manufacturers as Maytag, Whirlpool, and more. Furniture by Flex Steel and Ashley, to name a few. Comfortable Serta bedding and more. All at great pricing. Reese Warehouse, your community choice winner as one of the best places to buy appliances. Shop Monday from 9 to 7, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday until 6, and Saturday, 9 to 5. Reese Warehouse, the superstore in Smithfield. Fayette County's own Jack Connor is running for district attorney this November, and he's serious about turning this county around. He's going to go after the drug dealers who are pumping fentanyl into our county, insist on maximum sentences for dangerous criminals, and escalating sentences for repeat offenders. With clear consequences, would-be criminals will think twice. Then we can all raise families, start businesses, and feel safe in Fayette County. You can hear from Jack on Mondays at 4:15 p.m. right here on WMBS Radio, paid for by friends of Jack Connor. Would you like to have this pharmacy experience? You pull up, walk a short distance to the counter, wait a very short time for your prescription, ask questions, and still pay the same copay as you would at a large chain store. Experience this at Peachin Pharmacy inside Peachin Market in downtown Connellsville. They also offer the lowest costs available, free prescription delivery, and an app to manage your prescriptions. Visit Peachin Pharmacy or online at peachinpharmacy.com. And we are back here at Bill Power Stadium. 23-7 is the halftime score. TJ DeStefano, Tony Hanula, and Billy Dice with you here on homecoming for the Red Raiders. Red Raiders up next. They're going to play North Star next Friday night here at Bill Powers Stadium, and we'll have that game for you on the WMBS Facebook page. And we're going to be getting ready for our stats here in just a little bit. As the Red Raiders, again, 2-3 on the year. Windber coming in 4-1. Windber losing their first game last week, and Uniontown trying to snap a losing streak. So we're ready for the stats here, and our halftime stats are being brought to you by the Peachin Pharmacy inside the downtown Connellsville Peachin Market. Tony.
All right, TJ, in that first half for the Windber Ramblers, passing-wise, Tanner Barkley was 7 for 11 for 82 yards. He did have a touchdown pass, that being the 10-yard touchdown pass to Evan Brady. Brady was his main receiver. He had 4 catches for 59 yards, and as we mentioned, that 10-yard touchdown. And Colin Mash, the other 3 catches for 23 yards for the Windber Ramblers in that first half. Rushing-wise, the main guy on the rushing end for the Windber Ramblers was R.J. Talley, and he had 18 carries for 81 yards, 2 touchdowns, both of those coming from 1 yard out. Evan Brady had 4 carries for 22 yards, and Tanner Barkley had 1 carry for 2 yards in that first half. Offensively, Windber had 34 offensive plays. They had 23 rushes for 105 yards. They were 7 for 11 passing for 82 yards, a total of 187 yards of total offense in that first half. They had 11 first downs in that first half, 4 penalties for 25 yards, and 0 turnovers in that first half. On the Uniontown side, not a whole lot of offense to go along. You had Kadrian McLee was 1 for 3 passing for 31 yards, and that being a 31-yard touchdown pass to Notorious Grooms. William Nedley was 0 for 1 as he came in the second quarter to give the Uniontown Red Raiders some quarterback time. On the receiving end, as we said, only 1 catch, that by Notorious Grooms, and it resulted in a 31-yard touchdown, the only score for the Red Raiders. Rushing-wise, McLee, the leading rusher, he had 4 carries for 5 yards. 4 other ball carriers carried the ball for the Red Raiders in that first half, all of them with negative yards. Michael Thomas, 2 carries for -3 yards before he got tossed out on a personal foul call in that second quarter. William Nedley, 2 carries for -11. Nick Torbush had 1 carry for -1, and Notorious Grooms 1 carry for -4 yards. Offensively, the Red Raiders only ran 14 offensive plays, 10 rushes for -14 yards, 1 for 3 passing for 31 yards, only 17 yards of total offense in that first half. They had no turnovers, and actually believe this stat, TJ, they had no first downs in that first half.
Wow.
They had 8 penalties for 65 yards, and the only offense that they had, that was that 4-play drive that resulted in a 31-yard touchdown. So I do not have them as on a first down at all in that first half.
Wow.
So
that's crazy.
It is crazy, and they're
really
trailing 23-7 here at halftime.
And those halftime stats were brought to you by the Peachin Pharmacy inside the downtown Connellsville Peachin Market. It's 23-7. Windber leads Uniontown at the break here. And you're listening to a C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night. Ready to update your home? Find what you need at Zen's Construction Warehouse. They are friendly, knowledgeable staff. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff will be happy to help you the old-fashioned way. They'll answer your questions and get you started on your next home project. Conveniently located at 485 Walnut Hill Road in Continental, PA, Zen's opens Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 2. For more information, call 724-366-8274 or visit Zen's Construction Warehouse Facebook page. Zen's Construction Warehouse, their surplus is your savings. Looking for a fast, friendly notary service? Sandy Howell Notary Services, LLC, 158 Dry Knob Road in Smithfield, PA, is here to help with transfers, plate renewals, new PA plates, and more. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and surrounding areas. Open weekday evenings starting at 5:30 p.m., Saturday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sandy Howell Notary Services, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name. And we're back here at Bill Powers Stadium. 23-7 in favor of Windber, and a first half that was dominated by Windber, Tony, and we said the big story for Uniontown, you mentioned it, hard to believe, no first downs and a lot of penalties is what really did the Red Raiders in.
Yeah, 8 penalties for 65 yards, and a couple of those penalties kept the drives alive for Windber and actually allowed them to make it pretty easy to score on the Uniontown Red Raiders in that first half. We kind of thought we were going to have a pretty good ball game in that first quarter. Uniontown came down after getting scored on 7-0. They were able to come back and score, and we'll just recap this quick scoring summary.
Yes.
So in that first quarter, with 7:37 to go, after an 8-play, 79-yard drive that took 4:23 off the clock, the Ramblers scored on a touchdown pass, 10-yard touchdown pass from Tanner Barkley to Evan Brady. Uniontown came back and scored on a 4-play drive that only covered 30 yards, took 3:03 off the clock. With 4 plays in 3:03. It resulted in a 31-yard touchdown pass from Kadrian McLeod to Notorious Grooms. That came at the 2:24 mark of the first quarter. In the second quarter, after a 9-play, 30-yard drive, took 5:40 off the clock with 8:54 to go. Bryson Costa kicked a 42-yard field goal for the Ramblers. They then took the ball back over with a 3-play, 32-yard drive that scored with 6:29 to go on the clock. Took a minute 56 off, and that was a 1-yard touchdown run by Talion. And then he also scored on a 1-yard touchdown run with 18 seconds to go. And I'm going to shut up a little bit. We're going to see what happens here for the homecoming queens for the Uniontown Red Raiders.
Jaden Kohlmeyer and Kaylee Medansky. Uniontown Area High School principals, Mrs. Heather Subcheck and Mr. Robert Mangus, along with our reigning 2022 homecoming queen, Avery Anderson, will present the crown, flowers, and football. And now, presenting the 2023 homecoming queen, Miss Olivia
Congratulations to Olivia Huey, just named the Uniontown homecoming queen. So she's going to go out and get the sash and the flowers and all the good stuff that comes along with being the homecoming queen, I guess.
Right.
And she gets to come back next year around this time and pass off her crown to the 2024 Uniontown homecoming queen. So congratulations to Olivia Huey.
Now they do all the ceremonial things, take the pictures, hundreds of pictures there at the 50-yard line.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for
congratulations to all of the homecoming court.
Celebration.
23-7 at the break here. Uniontown trailing Windber. A beautiful night, as we mentioned, for high school football here in Western Pennsylvania on this final Friday of, or I almost said October, the final Friday of September already.
Don't rush things too much.
I know. TJ. I'm getting way ahead here.
Yeah, don't get caught speeding, buddy. Let's, no.
But it's hard to believe it's already coming into October here on Sunday. Hard to believe.
Yeah, I know. And actually, I brought a jacket here tonight. I thought, okay, it might get a little bit chilly, but it's actually stayed perfect. I mean, this is a great night for footballs, right? And
it is.
Nice crowd for homecoming as well.
It is. Great night here in downtown Uniontown. And again, my first time to Uniontown for a game, and obviously my first Uniontown broadcast. Very nice here. I told you that before I got here. Very nice stadium here. And it almost reminded me, I told you, of Offutt Field, where I grew up at Greensburg. A nice downtown stadium.
Right. Well, but I will say this. Uniontown has a little bit more parking.
They do have more parking than Offutt. You are right on that. You are correct. But it's very nice here, and everyone's been great here at Uniontown, so I'm glad to be here tonight with you.
You were a little bit nervous coming in. I had to talk you off the ledge a little bit, but it's all right. We'll get you through this. It's all okay.
Yeah, we're good to go. So it's halftime. It's 23-7. Windber leading to Uniontown, and we're going to have a performance here by the band now.
Featuring Born This Way, Glamorous, and confident. The band invites you to sing and dance along to these empowering
As soon as it's over, it's the
hits.
only one. We're good.
Now sit back
I got
and
them all
enjoy
good
the show.
Yeah, it's fine.
All the entries and stuff he's had, for as good as he was, they really like the other guy there. Chris Lawler, yeah, a lot of it, yeah.
He's good. He's still doing a lot of work. But one thing I've been seeing is read out it's a key really, but you drop it your college position. Oh, really? Your college positions are lifetime. So I've got a Balding, Garrett Wilson, but drafting the same season, but through high school.
Wow.
But I usually miss on the college. And one draft I got, I took him and Justin Fields. So last year it looked like I made the bet. I know Fields like last year. Because your roster gets so big, you have to start trimming down. So almost like 5 college guys. I draft 6 less players. You know what I mean? Right. So it gives me something to watch from college.
I bet.
I really know like pretty interesting. But now these players that makes me more interesting.
I usually almost don't ever watch the local team now. I'm here at Wilson, man. When you say he doesn't have captains, he has something to dog.
Take a break. Take a break.
Garrett Wilson is my son.
No, I don't even know how I got that. Like I said,
I read a thing that said this is an upgrade because Trevor Simeon is an NFL quarterback.
I picked up a Gordon Minshew the other day, but it looks like he's
Yeah. He did well though. He did really well for that. He's kind of like, I bet he ends up being a Ryan Fitzpatrick kind of guy. Yeah. Never really gets to stick anywhere. Right. Right. He was everywhere in the league. And honestly, I mean, he was mostly productive virtually everywhere he was, yeah. I love his commercials, his little season commercials. Percent of the balls. Kind of reminds me of last year's game. A couple opportunities.
One thing I heard was
game, we gave her 2 first downs, right about the same place. So who ended up getting ejected for us? Some people were texting me asking me if I did. I said, I don't Ladies and gentlemen, your Uniontown Red Raider marching band. And at this time, we have your winning 50-50 ticket number. The 50-50 ticket number this evening is a red ticket. Thank you for your support of our 50-50 drawing. This is a red ticket. 4974.
At Grace Veterinarian Services, they know your pets are more than just pets. They are family. With the latest techniques and cutting-edge laser surgical technology, your pet will spend less time recovering and more time back on their feet, all 4 of them. Their goal is giving your pet the very best care. Grace Veterinarian Services offers a wide variety of services that include wellness exams and preventative care, vaccinations, and surgical services such as spay, neuter, and dental. For an appointment, call 724-437-4191 or visit gvs.vet. And we're back here at Bill Powers Stadium. It's TJ DeStefano, Tony Hanula, and Billy Dice with you this evening. It's 23-7 in favor of the Ramblers here at the break as both teams going through their warm-ups here before the start of the second half.
Well, and I was just informed. Billy told me before the game started that he actually was going to put a poll out on Facebook to ask the fans for the Uniontown player of the game in that first half. And as it turns out, the votes went to Nick Torbish. So Nick, first half player of the game. And right now, it's just one of those polls where he puts it out just to see what's what. I'm sure he's going to ask even for the second half. So that's going to kind of help us out a little bit because we have the player of the game.
We do have the player of the game. That'll be coming up, and it is brought to you by Fayette County Commissioner Vince Vasides. So we'll be having that for you at the end of our game here tonight.
And actually, as we said, it's going to make it easy for us, so we don't look like the bad guy anyway. We can let the fans vote for it, and Billy's nice enough to put it online for us. So, as he said, Nick Torbish with the first half player of the game. And we also want to give a shout out too. Billy told me that the middle school team actually beat Waynesburg 22-0 the other day. So, a nice showing by the Uniontown middle school team. And Billy's a little biased because he's the head coach, so it's one of those deals, you know. I got to give him his props. You know, he's our camera guy and doing a nice job.
Yeah, so he's the one that can turn us on or off here, right?
Well, I put it this way: he can turn us on or off, but as long as he doesn't turn that camera back this way.
Oh yeah, that's right. Keep that thing off us, Tony.
I tell everybody, man, I got a voice for TV and a face for radio. So.
And you and me both.
And let's keep it that way, baby.
That's right. Mm-hmm. So we're getting ready here. What kind of adjustments do you expect to see here on both sides?
Well, you know, Uniontown, they played well in that first quarter. Obviously, Windber just dominated the time of possession and the number of plays. I mean, as we said, they ran 34 offensive plays to only 14 for Uniontown. Just gobbled up yardage. I mean, Uniontown's going to have to come out a little bit. We've seen a couple players dinged up. You can see Grooms actually trying to get loose, but he's still limping pretty heavily on that right ankle, and that's a big blow for them because, one, he does a nice job as a receiver, and two, he's a pretty nice defensive back for this Red Raider team. And as we said, Michael Thomas getting the heave-ho, in that second quarter to where he actually got tossed out of the game. He got the start at running back because Cam Jackson is in street clothes on the sideline. So a couple big blows for the Red Raiders, but the biggest thing is, and we've talked about this over and over so far tonight, is the penalties. The penalties have absolutely killed the Red Raiders. And if they're going to stay in this game, they really have to be penalty-free in this second half.
They do. And they will receive the ball, the Red Raiders. They'll now go right to left here in the maroon with the white helmets, and the Ramblers and the white tops and the blue pants and the white helmets. They're going to go left to right here as Bryson Costa, I should say, will be getting ready to kick things off here for the Ramblers, who lead 23-7 as we get ready for quarter number 3.
And you have Kadrian McLee back. McLee, pretty nice return there in that first half of about 40-yard return to give the Red Raiders pretty good field position, but they just couldn't do anything with it after that. And you can see, too, why Coach Grohad had actually sent me an email, and I had asked him about some players and if anybody was getting some looks. And he did say Costa was getting some looks.
McLee drops the kickoff, and he's going to have to slide on it, and it looks like he's going to be inside the 10, so not the way you want to start the second half here for Uniontown, as they are going to start at their own 9-yard line here with the long field to go, down 23-7.
And it looks same thing. It looks like he just took his eye off the ball as he tried to come up on it. Pretty tough play, but kind of took his eye off the ball a little bit and fumbled it away.
So the Red Raiders start 1st and 10 from their 9-yard line.
1st and 10 from the Uniontown 9.
And 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. McLee, the quarterback. He'll take the snap, goes to the left with it, and he's going to be taken down. Maybe a 1-yard gain, and that's it, as the Ramblers all over that one. And meeting him there was Dalton Heilman for Windber.
Heilman actually came in as one of the leading tacklers for the Ramblers. And he's had a pretty good game defensively. Uniontown unable to get any ground game at all, as we said, minus 14 yards rushing in that first half.
So it'll be 2nd and 9 here after the 1-yard gain by Kadrian McLee, the 6'5", 190-pound senior quarterback for Uniontown. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Sidecar, both sides of McLee. Now he'll reposition those 2. Oh, here's the snap and the pitch, and it's dropped by Torbich, but he falls on it. That could have been a near disaster there for the Red Raiders. They still lose a couple yards, but they do keep possession of the football. They lost 6 on the play.
And just a play there where kind of weird. I mean, it was a toss back, but it looked like McLee was kind of throwing a pass, and a little tough for Torbich to handle. And that's a huge loss, a 6-yard loss, and now back to the 4-yard line. And Uniontown needing something to happen big here to keep possession here in the start of the second half.
Same formation, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. McLee is back. Pressure, he's flushed out, running to the left. He'll throw it, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Grooms, but McLee was running for his life there, and good job to avoid a safety, Tony, and throws it incomplete. Now the punt team on for the Red Raiders.
Yeah, and a nice job by McLee. You're right there, TJ, because if he throws that ball a little intentional grounding in the end zone, it's a safety. So nice job by McLee to avoid the rush and just to kind of throw it away there. Really didn't give Grooms much of a chance to catch it.
Now Nathan Searock on to punt. And Evan Brady, who had a big first half, he's at the Uniontown 35 here. And here comes the punt. Fielding it around the 38 is Brady. He's at the 30. 25, still on his feet at the 20. There's a flag down as Brady crosses the 20-yard line.
Yeah, there's going to be a block in the back by Windber. Looks like it happened at about the 27-yard line. At least that's where the flag's at. And let's see what happens, but it's definitely a block in the back. I saw it as Brady tried to turn the corner to his left there. The Windber special teams player just blocked. It looked like number 11 in the back, but I could be wrong. But no matter how you look at it, they're going to mark it off as a 10-yard penalty against the Windber Ramblers.
And it'll be at the 36-yard line. That's where Windber will start 1st and 10 with 9:59 to go here in the third quarter, and they lead 23-7 over Uniontown.
And I'm going to have to guess that we're going to see a pretty steady diet of R.J. Talion here.
Yeah, Talion's had a big first half for Windber. Been taking a lot of the direct snaps as well. He takes one here, takes off with the right side there, keeps his legs churning. He'll get inside the 35 down to about the 32-yard line there. Picks up 3 on the play. Ranatu on the stop there for the Red Raiders.
A nice little run there. Again, the Ramblers just trying to gobble up some time. Keep the ball and keep it away from Uniontown, even giving them a chance to get back into this game.
2nd down and 7 for Windber. Banana bunch of receivers to the left side. Shotgun for Tanner Barkley, the senior quarterback. This is a handoff, and it's going to Talion. And he's going to be taken down after a short gain of maybe a yard on the play. Nice job there by Uniontown up front.
Yeah. Ranatu with his second tackle of this possession.
So 3rd down coming up for Windber here, right at the 33-yard line. 3rd down and 6. For the Ramblers. They're at the line.
Shotgun by Barkley.
And Talion back there with him. Barkley rolls to his left. He's going to fire, and it is almost intercepted. Right there was Kadrian McLee, and knocked it down. Near interception, but it is 4th down for the Ramblers.
And McLee instantly grabbed his helmet. He knew that he should have had that one. It was right in his hands.
There wasn't even a Rambler receiver around, Tony.
No. So now what are they going to do here? They're going to bring out Costa to kick? It would be a long field goal if so, but no, they're not going to give him a shot.
No, Barkley runs the play in from the sideline here. So it's 4th and 6 for the Ramblers at the Uniontown 33. 8:20 to go here in this third quarter with the Ramblers leading 23-7. Barkley, the pass, it's Brady. He bobbled it, but then he regains it. Then he slammed down to the turf.
McLee with the tackle. Nice defense there by McLee. It's going to result in a 2-yard loss.
And a turnover on downs and a big defensive stand there for Uniontown. And they're going to get the ball back at their own 35-yard line.
And that's the first 3 and out we've seen by Windber.
Yeah, they've been able to move the football pretty much at will here, up and down, most of it with Talion, as we've mentioned. And Brady's made a couple plays as well. So the Red Raiders need to get something going here as they start at their own 35-yard line. They're down 23-7. 8:09 to go here in this third quarter.
Well, the score here puts them right back in the game, but it just got to generate some offense. And really, this defensive line for Windber's just had their way with this offense.
They have. Handoff here. And struggling back to the line to scrimmage
Number 5, David Ranatu.
is David Ranatu, and they're not going to give him a gain. It'll be no gain. 2nd down and 10. Just no running room there as Windber had everything controlled.
Yeah, really no place to go.
Ranatu's in the backfield now because we mentioned Cam Jackson not playing due to injury. Michael Thomas got thrown out, got ejected back in that first half. So Ranatu and Torbich have been carrying the load out of the backfield for the Red Raiders. We also saw William Nedley at quarterback for a little bit, and McLee has also between quarterback and just running the football. Here's McLee now on the roll to the right. He's going to air it out, and it is going to be incomplete and a flag. Yes. I think they're going to get Brady there on the pass interference, and that was C-Rock on the cover or on the receiver, but Brady is going to be guilty of a pass interference play here. And that'll be a big penalty there for the Red Raiders.
Now, it's a penalty that probably was not bad to actually commit. I mean, it looked like C-Rock had Brady beat on the backside. Might have actually went in for a touchdown. Let's see where they mark this off. It's going to be a 15-yarder.
Right up near midfield, right at midfield for Uniontown here.
LWY 0324, a white Honda LWY 0324. This vehicle needs to be moved as soon as possible. Thank you.
So 1st and 10 here for the Red Raiders. Shotgun again for McLee. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the left. McLee takes off with it. He's the 50 and tries to high step a man. He'll get a positive gain out of that down to about the 47. So about a 2 or 3 yard pickup there for McLee.
The Windber 47 tackle.
They're going to give him a 3-yard gain there. And actually fortunate, too, because McLee, it looked like he came down a little bit funny.
A white Honda LWY 0324.
But got bounced back up and not showing any limping or anything, so that's a good sign.
Yeah, the Red Raiders can't afford any more injuries.
Most definitely not.
Yeah. So 2nd down and 7 for Uniontown under the 7-minute mark here in quarter number 3. Either receiver to each side. Here's McLee and hands it off to Grooms, and Grooms is blown up in the backfield there, and flying through there was number 23, Carter Christ for the Ramblers. Absolutely blows that play up there.
Yeah, Grooms tried to stretch it out, but just had no place to go. So now
and he lost
3rd and 10.
Yeah, lost 3 back to midfield.
And the Groom's going to come off. Actually not limping now. It looks like might have shaken that off a little bit. Had Kuhn on the right side of McLee for the blocking, but just no chance to touch anybody for as many people that was in the backfield there by Windber.
McLee dumps it off on his screen, and that is going to be
pass complete to number 45.
And that was Torbich on the catch, but it's going to be a short loss on that play. So unfortunately, 4th down here, and the Red Raiders unable to take advantage of the pretty good field position, Tony.
Yeah, just actually got the benefit of that pass interference call, but just couldn't do anything with it after that.
So C-Rock on to punt for the Red Raiders, and Brady back at about the 25 for the Ramblers. High snap. Nice job by C-Rock. Brady fields it around the 24, stays on his feet. He's going to get up near the 30-yard line. So the Ramblers will start there with 5:06 to go, leading 23-7. Uniontown Mayor Bill Gerke wishes all of our local students a great start to the school year and our student athletes a great fall season. Mayor Gerke would also like to wish Uniontown head coach Keith Jeffries and the Uniontown Red Raiders football team the best of luck this year. As the mayor of Uniontown and a proud graduate of Uniontown Area High School, Mayor Gerke is happy to see our student athletes working hard both in the classroom and in their athletic events. First play here, and McLee just upends Brady. And Brady, give him credit, he's able to haul it in up over the 40-yard line there for a gain of about 9 on the play.
We'll bring up second and short. The ball is spotted just shy of the Windber 41-yard line.
So 9-yard gain there from Barkley to Brady. Brady now 6 catches for 66 yards.
Second down and 1 from the 41 here. Italian bounces off a tackle, keeps his leg churning straight ahead, crosses the 45. We'll put him down up around the 46 or 47-yard line. That'll be a first down for Windber.
Windber will have a first down at their own 48.
Italian now 92 yards rushing on 21 carries.
He's definitely been the workhorse tonight for the Ramblers.
He'll be ready for that whirlpool when he gets
Yes, he will be. He's a 5'10", 190-pound junior, R.J. Italian.
And a pretty young team. I think, in looking at it, I think there's only 7 seniors on this Windber team, and they've had a couple good years, and they're looking forward to another good year next year, although they got a long way to go here yet.
Barkley, pass is complete. And that's going to be hauled in by
Pass complete to number 5, Colin Marks.
Colin Marks on that catch. That's an 8-yard gain into Uniontown territory at the 46.
46-yard line.
An 8-yard get. First catch of the night by Marks. And also, you've got Barkley closing in on 100 yards passing, believe it or not.
As we're at the 3-minute mark here of this third quarter, it's 23-7 in favor of Windber here. They face a second down and 2 at the Uniontown 46. Brady again behind the formation, takes the pitch. Now Brady's going to air it out, and it's incomplete. It was over the head of Aiden DeBias. And it'll be third down and 2 there. We've seen a couple times, Tony, where Brady's run behind the formation like that and just taken it as a handoff, but that time he actually stepped up and fired a pass.
Yeah, and I tell you what, showed a pretty good arm there as well.
Yes, he did.
Actually, had the man, wasn't wide open, but pretty good throw, just overthrew him. You kind of, they've kind of been setting that up almost all game whenever you see him coming around the end like that.
So third down and 2 for Windber here.
An offside.
Yep. There's the penalties that we've talked about.
There's a flag on the play, offside against the Uniontown Red Raiders.
Wow. There you go. That's going to be another
first down.
First down.
And the football is advanced to the Uniontown 41-yard line.
So the ball to the 41 of the Red Raiders. 2:41 to go in this third quarter. 23-7. Windber leads. That's our halftime score. No scoring here so far in quarter number 3. Italian again with it, and he's taken down as he crosses the 40. They'll put him down around the 37-yard line, a 4-yard gain.
Second and 6 from the Uniontown 37.
And again, just controlling the ball, holding the ball for another 3 minutes with this drive still alive. Just keeping the ball out of Uniontown's hands. Really a pretty nice offensive scheme tonight by Windber. I mean, they've got the line to do it, and they've run some nice plays.
They have. Receiver each way here. Here's Italian, takes the direct snap. On his feet, spins across the 30 down to about the 28-yard line. That'll be another Ramblers first down, picking up about 9 on that play.
Play results in a first down.
And that run took him over 100 yards now with 23 carries for 105 yards. And that's also the 15th first down in this game for Windber.
First down for the Ramblers. Banana bunch of receivers to the left side. Barkley rolling left now. Pass is going to be, dropped. And that was DeBias again. I think that was one of those other ones, Tony, looking upfield there for DeBias before he actually hauled that pass in.
1 minute and 6 seconds remaining in the quarter. Second down and 10 yards to go.
Yeah, tried to get a little too much out of that play and just dropped it. And the clock stops with 1:06 to go here, third quarter.
Still 23-7. No scoring here in this third quarter. Ramblers driving here at the Uniontown 28. Receiver each way here. This will be the snap was dropped by Barkley, and he'll pick it up, throw it down the field, and it is going to be incomplete.
Wow. And again,
that was DeBias.
That will bring up third down.
58 seconds to go.
Yeah, actually had his man beat, but throw was just a little short, and I think it was kind of thrown off a little bit once Barkley dropped that ball. But right now, brings up a third down and 10. 58 seconds to go here in this third quarter.
Still 23-7. Ramblers with the ball. Third and 10 at the Uniontown 28. Shotgun for Barkley. Talion is to his left. Barkley rolls left. Looking. Going downfield with it. And that is going to be hauled in by Brady around the 11-yard line. That'll be a first down for the Ramblers.
A 19-yard completion to Brady. And Brady now 7 catches for 85 yards. And again, another first down.
And the Ramblers can still get a first down around about the 1-yard line here. Receiver each way here. Barkley, this is Talion again. Talion, burst of seed, and R.J. Talion is into the end zone for the Windber touchdown. And that's an 11-yard touchdown and extends the lead to 29-7.
And Talion just able to run untouched into that end zone. And a nice drive there by Windber to extend their lead even further.
As Costa now on for the extra point here. 30 seconds to go in this third quarter. Here's the snap. Costa's extra point is good. So it's 30-7. Windber leads Uniontown. 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. It's a C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night here on WMBS Facebook Live. The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacement, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted, experienced therapists, convenient location and hours, part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500. Savings as easy as 123 with an Education Club savings account at First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Your future dreams will start adding up. Plus, you can qualify for a scholarship upon high school graduation. Visit any First Federal branch to start saving today. For more information on account rules and scholarship eligibility, visit firstfederalofgreene.com. Best wishes to our local teams from First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. NMLS number 458729, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Now the Red Raiders trail by 23. Only 30 seconds left to go here in this third quarter. Back deep to receive. Looks like Grooms back there this time, not McLee.
Costa kicks it away. It's a Grooms at the 5. 10, 15, and tries to spin out of a couple tackles, and Grooms will be down around the 17-yard line here.
By Uniontown's number 28, Notorious Grooms.
And that last drive took 4:24 off the clock. 70-yard drive, and they ran 10 plays. So again, the ball control offense and able to get a score out of it with Talion scoring his third touchdown of the night. That one from 11 yards out.
Talion's definitely been the workhorse of the night for the Ramblers. And we have...
I'm not exactly sure what the delay is here.
Maybe a clock issue? Well, since I have
I don't know if you do.
I don't think I have time. I don't think I can read that fast. I was going to try to do it, but
it's a good thought.
It was. I got it ready here if I think I might have a chance.
I think you're going to have a chance right after this play.
Yeah. I can read, but not that fast, Tony.
Speed reading not on the air.
No way. Here we go. This is McLee. Takes the jet handoff, and this is going to be... Is it intercepted?
No, it had to touch
hit the ground. It was intended for Grooms, and then coming up with it there...
Intended for number 28, Notorious Grooms.
Was number 10 for Windber. That is Adian Solis, who was on the coverage there. So 6 seconds to go here in quarter number 3. It'll be second down and 10 for the Red Raiders.
Shawless tried to sell it like he caught it, but you can see pretty clearly from here that ball did hit the turf. But he was trying his best to negotiate that. No luck, though.
No.
Now it's 6 seconds to go. The Red Raiders trying to pick up only their second first down of the game.
As they run Nedley in now at the quarterback position. Nedley, he's going to try to keep it, and nothing there. As the Ramblers blow that play up in the backfield. And that was Talion. We talked about a big offensive night. He comes up there with a big stop, so a loss on the play for the Red Raiders. So that ends the third quarter. It's Windber 30 and Uniontown 7. It's C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night here on WMBS Facebook Live. Fayette County's own Jack Connor is running for district attorney this November, and he's serious about turning this county around. He's going to go after the drug dealers who are pumping fentanyl into our county, insist on maximum sentences for dangerous criminals and escalating sentences for repeat offenders. With clear consequences, would-be criminals will think twice. Then we can all raise families, start businesses, and feel safe in Fayette County. You can hear from Jack on Mondays at 4:15 p.m. right here on WMBS Radio, paid for by the Friends of Jack Connor. Doctors Ruth Hart, Calabrese, Stokes, and Hopi and their entire team at SWGI Specialists have recently joined U.S. Digestive Health, the leading gastroenterology practice in northeastern United States. They want you to know that they will continue to provide the exceptional GI care and treatment in their local community that you enjoy and trust. For more information or for help with your digestive problems, call 724-437-7677 or visit usdigestivehealth.com. Dave Lohr wants to remain your Fayette County Commissioner. Commissioners have come and gone, but real change came when Dave Lohr was elected Fayette County Commissioner. Dave left politics at the door to focus on what's best for the people of Fayette County. The county is changing from here at home to Pittsburgh to Harrisburg to Washington. They are noticing things are looking up for Fayette County, and businesses are noticing too, and that's good for everyone. Keep Dave Lohr your Fayette County Commissioner. Start of the fourth quarter here, and this pass is broken up. That was Tanner Barkley breaking up that pass there. And that was McLee was the intended receiver. He comes up hobbling a little bit there.
And again, Seafrock asking to come on and punt again. It's had a pretty busy night.
30-7. The Ramblers lead the Red Raiders. TJ DeStefano, Tony Hanula, and Billy Dice here at Bill Powers Stadium. Here's the punt for Searock. This is a good punt. Brady has to go back around the 40 to field that. Now he comes up. Brady at the 45, and he'll cross the 45, get up to the 47 of Windber.
Nathan Searock's punt is fielded at the Windber 40 by number 9, Evan Brady.
So that's where he'll take over with 10:57 to go.
Stephen Diller.
So 30-7 in favor of Windber here. 10:57 to go in this game. And it will be Windber football at their own 46-yard line. Three receivers here to the near side. Barkley rolls to his left. Pass is going to be caught. Little stutter step there by Colin Marks and crosses Uniontown territory, into Uniontown territory, I should say, all the way down to the 41 of the Red Raiders. That's a first down.
A nice little pass and catch there.
And the Ramblers will have a first
Marks,
down as a result of the catch.
his second catch of the night.
In Uniontown territory, ball will be spotted at the Uniontown 43-yard line.
Got to put it on the 42. So that being a 12-yard catch by Marks.
And the Ramblers up to the line here. Receiver each way here. Barkley out of the shotgun. Talion to his left. Barkley looking to the right. This one is caught. That's Brady, and he'll get close to the 35 spot. I'm down at the 36, so about a 6-yard gain there for Brady.
Gain of 6 yards on the play. Ball will be spotted.
Interestingly enough,
36-yard line.
Windber coming out and actually putting the ball in the air. Kind of surprised about that, but here's the thing: if they can get a little bit bigger lead here, I mean, it's not really going to matter. I mean, the clock doesn't continue to run unless it's a 35-point lead.
Oh, Talion picks up the snap, and he takes off with it 30, 25, and down to about the 21-yard line. R.J. Talion, after it could have been a disaster there to pick up that low snap, and he ends up picking up a first down on a 15-yard pickup there.
And now Talion with 131 yards rushing.
First and 10 from the Uniontown 21.
17th first down of the game.
Wow.
For the Windber Ramblers.
8:45, fourth quarter clock winding here. 30-7 in favor of the Ramblers. They'll have a single receiver each way here. Barkley in the shotgun, Talion to his left. Brady motions. Barkley's back. He's looking. Going to step it up. Pass is hot. And that is going to be Mash, and he's going to slide. They'll put him down about the inside the 5.
Who steps out of bounds at the Uniontown 2-yard line.
All the way down to the 2-yard line. That's a 19-yard pass play there. And now it's a 1st and goal here for Windber at the Uniontown 2.
Again, another first down. Sneaking up on 20.
7:42 to go here in quarter 4. 30-7 Windber, but they are threatening here at the Uniontown 2. Here comes the direct snap, and guess who? R.J. Talion into the end zone, and Windber extends the lead to 36-7.
2-yard touchdown run by R.J. Talion.
It's been the R.J. Talion show tonight, Tony,
sure
for
has.
Windber.
It sure has.
Now, Bryson Costa will come on for the extra point. Costa for the extra points. High snap, they get it down, and Costa's kick is good. 37-7 in favor of Windber over Uniontown. It's a C. Harper Group High School Sports Night here on WMBS Facebook. From chips and cracks to splits and shatters, if you need new glass, Fay West Glass Company is the one to call. Fay West Glass has served Fayette and Greene counties for over 25 years and specializes in residential glass installations and replacements, plus commercial and industrial glass. So when that window's busted or that sliding door is shattered and you can't wait, Fay West is available. 724-439-8600. Proudly local and veteran-owned, Fay West Glass will earn your business. Looking for a fast, friendly notary service? Sandy Howell Notary Services, LLC, 158 Dry Knob Road in Smithfield is here to help with transfers, plate renewals, new PA plates, and more. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and surrounding areas. Open weekday evenings starting at 5:30 p.m., Saturday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sandy Howell Notary Services, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name. 37-7 Windber over Uniontown. TJ, Tony, and Billy here with you from Bill Power Stadium. Kickoff by Costa. This will be fielded around the 5, and then dropping it is, I believe, is that Grooms?
That is Grooms.
It is Grooms. Gets up to about the 21.
The kick to the Uniontown 21-yard line. Tackle made by number 10, Aiden Shawless, and number 11, Dylan Woodruff.
So Uniontown gets the ball back here. 4:50 to go in this game, and the Red Raiders trailing 37-7.
4:50 to go. 27-yard line. The start for the Red Raiders. And a final down to Thomas Jefferson. Laurel Highlands loses to the Jaguars 56-6.
Mason Kuhn, the ball carrier for Uniontown, brought down in the backfield by number 34, R.J. Talion.
Talion on that tackle there, and we have a Uniontown player down, and this injury timeout is being brought to you by UPMC Rehabilitation Institute, the leaders in physical therapy. Visit physical therapist Jim Burns on Wayland Smith Drive or call 724-437-7500. UPMC Rehabilitation Institute services. Relief is closer than you think. It's a C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night here on WMBS Facebook Live. Mike Auble is the Republican nominee for Fayette County District Attorney, a retired member of the Army and a veteran of Afghanistan with nearly 20 years of experience in military, police, corrections, and criminal law. He is the most qualified candidate to be your chief law enforcement officer. He is a strong defender of your constitutional rights, and he's dedicated to addressing crime, drugs, and corruption. We need change in the District Attorney's office. Vote for Mike Auble on November 7th because he is the right person to bring about that change. Paid for by the candidate.
And that was Mason Kuhn who got the carry, and now it's Mason Kuhn who's limping off. Looked like he tweaked that right ankle a little bit. So now Uniontown with a 2nd and 14 to go. 4:28 left in this game. TJ, you're going to need a throat lozenge after reading all those ads, buddy.
I know. Luckily, I'm off the next 2 days. I'm not going to be able to talk all week, and I'm sure my family won't mind that.
I got you.
And this play going to the left side here.
That was
Medley, I should say. Picks up 1 on that play. Up to about the 19-yard line here.
3rd down.
Clock continues to churn. Under 3:50 to go. All Windber here. They're looking to move to 5-1, while the Red Raiders are on the verge of dropping to 2-4. William Nedley at quarterback, a receiver each way here. Make it 2 receivers here to the near side. Pass across the middle, and it's over the head of Grooms and nearly intercepted by Aiden Shawless of the Ramblers, and now it's 4th down for Uniontown.
Shawless, that was nearly his. He had 2 chances for picks in this game, but just couldn't come away with it. The one bounced off the turf. He tried to sell it to the referee that way, but that play there just threw his hands. And now Searock coming into punt once again.
And here's the punt by Searock.
Nice punt.
That's a nice one, yeah. Brady fields it around the 45, and he gets up around midfield, and that's where Evan Brady will run out of bounds. 37-7 in favor of the Ramblers here. 2:20 to go.
We're going to welcome in our audience who actually joined us from the Laurel Highlands Thomas Jefferson game here. We got the running clock. Under 2 minutes to go here in this game. It's Uniontown trailing Windber 37-7. Windber bouncing back after that loss to North Star last week.
Yeah, their first loss of the year. So welcome everybody on from WMBS Radio joining us here. It's TJ, Tony, and Billy with you from Bill Power Stadium. And now looks like that's going to be it, Tony. They're going to take the knee as Barkley. Maybe have to do it one more time.
Yeah, just with the play clock coming in. Not a whole lot of bonus coverage for you here, sorry to say.
They're going to get a lot of me reading here. Listen to my voice slowly fade away here. Which I'm sure most people wish was going to happen anyway. One more knee here, and that's going to pretty much do it here as we're at 50 seconds. And there's the knee by Barkley. See if they make him do it one more time here. So it's going to be a 37-7 win for Windber, and they will improve to 5-1 while Uniontown drops to 2-4. And next week, the Red Raiders will host North Star here at Bill Powers Stadium, and we'll have that one for you on WMBS Facebook Live at 7 o'clock next Friday night. So that will do it here as Windber victorious 37-7 over Uniontown. It's a C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on WMBS and WMBS Facebook Live. Where can you go these days and have your gas pumped for you, oil checked, and windshield clean? Joby's Golf, that's where. Joby's Golf is conveniently located at the corner of Fayette and Beeson Boulevard. Joby's Golf is a fast, friendly, full-service gas station that has been serving the Uniontown area for over 49 years. Joby's Golf offers lockout services, a fenced-in storage lot, and is a AAA 24-hour car and light truck towing service. Call 724-438-0681. Bad hair day, bad day at the office, bad day behind the wheel. Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address, plus seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about. Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Rostraver Township is Sprouse Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to Sprouseinsurance.com. Erie Rate Lock is not guaranteed. Continuing insurance coverage is not available in all states. Fayette County Commissioner Vince Vicides salutes all who work so hard to keep high school football an important part of our lives. A great amount of effort, much of it behind the scenes, goes into putting a team on the field. A lot of teamwork occurs when elected officials produce positive outcomes in our communities. So on Election Day, let's keep Vince Vicides and his team moving us forward. Vince Vicides at work building Fayette County's future, paid for by the Friends of Vincent A. Vicides. At Grace Veterinary Services, they know your pets are more than just pets. They are family. With the latest techniques and cutting-edge laser surgical technology, your pet will spend less time recovering and more time on their feet, all four of them. Their goal is giving your pet the very best care. Grace Veterinarian Services offers a wide variety of services that include wellness exams and preventative care, vaccinations, and surgical services such as spay, neuter, and dental. For an appointment, call 724-437-4191 or visit gvs.vet. Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. Magisterial District Judge Nathan Henning extends his best wishes to the Laurel Highlands Mustangs, the Uniontown Red Raiders, and all our local teams for a great season. District Judge Nathan Henning recognizes a successful season requires teamwork. It is the result of the hard work of the players and coaches and the support of their families. Good luck to the Laurel Highlands Mustangs and the Uniontown Raiders from District Judge Nathan Henning, who would appreciate your vote on November the 7th. And welcome back here to Bill Powers Stadium. 37-7 was the final, and our player of the game is brought to you by Fayette County Commissioner Vince Vicides, and it is going to be Nick Torbich. That is our player of the game, and again, that was brought to you by Fayette County Commissioner Vince Vicides. Our post-game show is brought to you by South Union Township Supervisor Rick Vernon, working hard for the residents of South Union Township. Time now for the post-game stats, and those are being brought to you by the Peachin Pharmacy inside the downtown Connellsville Peachin Market. And I'm going to hand this over to Tony now.
All right, TJ, thanks, buddy.
Anytime.
So, for the victorious Windber Ramblers, who improved to 5-1 on the season, passing-wise, Tanner Barkley was 13 for 21 for 153 yards. He had one touchdown, that going to Evan Brady of 10 yards. Evan Brady was 0 for 1 passing. He had that one attempt on the option, but incomplete. Brady was the leading receiver. He had 8 catches for 91 yards, and as we mentioned, a 10-yard touchdown. Colin Mash had 3 catches for 23 yards, and Colin Marks had 2 catches for 20 yards. On the rushing end, R.J. Talion, with his workhorse all night long, he had 26 carries, 138 yards, 4 touchdowns, 2 of those coming from 1 yard out, 1 coming from 2 yards out, and the other one coming from 11 yards out. Also, Evan Brady had 4 carries for 22 yards, and Tanner Barkley had 1 carry for 2 yards. Offensively for Windber, they ran 53 offensive plays. They had 31 rushes for 157 yards. They were 13 for 22 passing for 153 yards. They had 310 yards of total offense. 6 penalties for 50 yards. They had 18 first downs and no turnovers in this game. For the Uniontown Red Raiders, Kadrian McLee was 2 for 7 passing for 29 yards. He did have that one touchdown to Notorious Grooms from 31 yards out. William Nedley was 0 for 2 on the night passing. You had 1 catch by Grooms of 31 yards for the touchdown, and Nook Torbish had the other catch for a 2-yard loss. For rushing-wise, Kadrian McLee was the leading rusher with 6 carries for 9 yards. Michael Thomas, 2 carries for -3 yards. Mason Kuhn, 1 carry for -4. William Nedley had 4 carries for -16 yards. Nick Torbish, 2 carries for -7 yards. Notorious Grooms had 2 carries for -7 yards. And David Ranatu had 1 carry for no yards. Uniontown, 26 offensive plays. They had 17 carries for -22 yards rushing, 2 for 9 passing for 29 yards. They had 7 yards of total offense. 9 penalties for 70 yards, so that's something that Coach Jeffries is definitely want to try to correct before next week's game. And they had 2 first downs and no turnovers in the 37-7 loss to the Windber Ramblers. And TJ, it's been a pleasure, buddy. We our first go round at it, and I had a good time. Thank you, brother.
Too. And
it was fun, and I guess we get to do it again next week.
We get to,
unless Brian fires us both before the end of the week. So.
Yeah, I better read the rest of these, or I might get fired.
Well, keep it up. I'll let you go.
Okay, we'll finish it up here, and then we'll come back here and we'll wrap it up here in just a moment. Again, it's a 37-7 win for Windber over Uniontown. It's a C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night here on WMBS and WMBS Facebook Live. Mike Auble is the Republican nominee for Fayette County District Attorney, a retired member of the Army and a veteran of Afghanistan with nearly 20 years of experience in military, police, corrections, and criminal law. He is the most qualified candidate to be your chief law enforcement officer. He is a strong defender of your constitutional rights, and he's dedicated to addressing crime, drugs, and corruption. We need change in the District Attorney's office. Vote for Mike Auble on November 7th because he is the right person to bring about that change, paid for by the candidate. The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacement, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted, experienced therapists, convenient location and hours, part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500. Looking for a fast, friendly notary service? Sandy Howell Notary Services, LLC, 158 Dry Knob Road in Smithfield, PA, is here to help with transfers, plate renewals, new PA plates, and more. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and surrounding areas. Open weekday evenings starting at 5:30 p.m. Saturday from 9 to 5, Saturday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sandy Howell Notary Services, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name. Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates in Uniontown, or a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. Fayette County's own Jack Connor is running for district attorney this November, and he's serious about turning this county around. He's going to go after the drug dealers who are pumping fentanyl into our county, insist on maximum sentences for dangerous criminals, and escalating sentences for repeat offenders. With clear consequences, would-be criminals will think twice. Then we can all raise families, start businesses, and feel safe in Fayette County. You can hear from Jack on Mondays at 4:15 p.m. right here on WMBS Radio, paid for by friends of Jack Connor. All right, back here one last time from Bill Powers Stadium as we wrap up a 37-7 loss for the Red Raiders, Tony, against Windber, as Uniontown falls to 2-4, and then they will get ready to take on a very tough North Star team who just last week handed Windber their first loss of the season, so it's not going to get any easier for Uniontown next week.
No, definitely not going to get any easier, TJ, and the thing of it is they really just need to cut down on the penalties. I mean, they had a few chances, but they let Windber actually extend a couple drives because of the penalties, and really just have to tone those down. I mean, you can't have 9 penalties for 70 yards, especially against a good team like Windber. And you're right, they're going to see a good team next week in North Star. So really need to shape some things up here over the next week and get ready for next Friday night.
And again, next Friday night, right here on WMBS Facebook Live, we will have the North Star Uniontown game at 7 o'clock. So make sure you tune in then. As you mentioned earlier, Tony, it was great to work with you for the first time. Had a lot of fun, and we get to do it again next Friday night. Looking forward to it.
Sounds good, buddy. Nice working with you, and we'll do it again next Friday.
We will do it again. Special thanks to Billy Dice. Great job on the camera. And again, for Tony Hanola, TJ DeStefano signing off here from Bill Powers Stadium. Windber defeats Uniontown 37-7. And thank you all for tuning in on WMBS Radio and WMBS Facebook Live. This has been Uniontown High School football live on Facebook from WMBS Radio. Coverage of this game was brought to you by Fayette County Commissioner Dave Lohr, Reese Warehouse, First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, Mike Auble for Fayette County District Attorney, Sandy Howell Notary Services, LLC, George Dental Associates, Uniontown Mayor Bill Gerke, UPMC Rehabilitation Institute, Fay West Glass Company, Fayette County Commissioner Vince Vicides, Zen's Construction Warehouse, Peachin Pharmacy, Jack Connor for Fayette County District Attorney, Joby's Golf, SWGI, part of U.S. Digestive Health, Magisterial District Judge Nate Henning, and the Sprouse Insurance Group. Again, tune in Facebook Live for more Uniontown High School football next Friday night, as the Red Raiders will host North Star here from WMBS Radio. Good night, everybody.